Beleza? Quem fala com vocês é o Ghost. Estamos aqui em Starfield e vamos continuar aqui, né? Tá falando para a gente vir aqui. Vamos lá. Vamos continuar aqui, né?
Yeah, what is it? Okay.
Eu tenho que... O que é esse cara aqui?
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi. There's no "you have to be this tall" sign for space.
The package may be small, but she can handle herself. You'll see.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Another day, another credit.
Tá chovendo? Olha só, mudança de clima.
Captain, greetings.
Well, you know what they say.
Finally
Mostra o
saved
mapa
them.
da cidade, não.
Enough. I'm getting a demos.
Heard that Ryujin Industries is hot.
Need some work done?
Ele disse que não.
I heard that you're so fast you can run around a planet and sign the back of your own head.
All right, Sam. Now
We
that
just
we
need
have
to
a
find your
moment,
pen.
it's time to figure out the details of our little bet.
Oh, come on, Sarah, not this again. I'm telling you, there's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
What can I do for you, Captain?
Better than Jake's? Better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon? Better than anywhere, hands down.
You must have banged your head on a console during that last grab jump. No one in their right mind would make a claim like
If
that.
you have any orders, I'm
All right,
ready
look,
to
you want to
receive.
throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it.
Orders, food,
Otherwise,
tall.
let it go already.
Just let me get
One
my
day, we're going to system hop and test your theory. I just hope you're ready for some serious disappointment.
Muito bem. Instrução de pesquisa.
better than the greatest. I know that's grammatically impossible, but
Queria saber
somehow
sobre o
you
baú de guardar as
managed.
coisas, esse trem. Beleza. Ah, tá, pera aí. Sair. Tem que fazer uma coisa aqui antes.
Hey, what can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Caramba, olha. É bonita essa. Acho que essa aqui também é bonita. Nossa, essa aqui é bonita. Só que todas elas são o mesmo preço. Mas o problema não é boniteza, né? Pois tem que ver as especificações
Captain,
dela.
hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Sentar lá no banco do... Decolar. Tô apanhando bastante pra essa parte aqui de navegação, cara, mas... Falta inexplorada. Tem viagem rápida pra lá? Tem que ir pro sistema mais próximo.
I meet so many people, and I've just given up trying to keep track of them all. So you're the third Charlie I met today. Nice to meet you. Sure. So, my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grab into the Altair system, and boy, spacers all over the damn place. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, best we just give it a wide berth. Am I right? Oh, it sounded bad. Real bad. But I had my own problems. I had to plot a course out before the spacers took out my grav drive. Sorry, I'm just not constitutionally capable of the big space fight thing. Charlie 3, you are looking to pay it forward like big time. Oh, I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
Eu consegui uma missão aqui pra fazer, né? Facela pra fazer. Peraí. Já mostro a missão. Aqui. No modo desconhecido, volta a. Ativar um pequeno passo, velho vizinho. Ah tá, principal são essas. Fação, missão. Ativadas. Que eu imaginei, ó. Eu preciso fazer tipo um círculozinho aqui, aqui e vir aqui, ó.
Oh, hi, Sam. Good morning. Sarah, please. Good work dealing with those merchants in Freestar Space. What? I read your report.
Good job. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
Okay. You're welcome.
Although, you might want to run your reports for a spell check
Enjoy
first.
that Aquila City air.
Expulsar.
Should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
Será que nós chegamos na famosa cidade?
We're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Ih, nossa, calma aí, meu amigo. Você questionar, Sam seguirá você compulsoriamente.
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Yeah, and the Coast have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward. Because you'll find a whole lot of nothing. Gravitational anomalies are a little hard to pick up in an area with tons of starship traffic. Not to mention all the electronics from the city, and security scramblers that the Free Star or smugglers out on the frontier put down. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
It's still under manufacturer's warranty.
Yes. Can I get an invoice?
What'd you need one of those for?
Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Got another freighter that needs clearance on New Homestead after this one.
Anything I can help you with?
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Free Star Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
Que doidinho é esse, moço?
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone stays in front of the building.
Aquila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
You can tell me your demands at some point.
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Security around here is like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. Without demands, I ain't got much to work with. About all we can do is wait and see. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. Well, I guess you have a point. I ain't buying it. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll
drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. If the hostages die, it'll be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. If anyone gets hurt, it's because the Marshal didn't do his job. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Eu falhei na persuasão.
You've got my girlfriend in there.
I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Now you'd be wasting your time. Or worse, it'd make them angry. No sense risking that. Yeah, you're right. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed they made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Eu posso ir pra frente e posso pegar umas portas. Vamos pegar. Vamos tentar ir na furtividade. E esse foi um negócio ali, né? Que parece que o cara não gostou, né? Que... Cadê a faquinha? Tem faquinha? Tem.
Watch out, there's something else here.
Head's hit, damn it!
Help!
Catching time. Blood in my eyes.
I'm gonna make a break for it.
Eu tentei persuadi-lo. Cadê? Por que eu saí? Original.
Thank you so much.
Ué, peraí, só tinha esse refém aqui?
Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you.
Coisa estranha. Tá bom, né? É por aqui mesmo, então vamos lá.
We owe you everything.
They've got the marshal.
I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. We all are. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right.
I have
Got the lives on
confidence
the line. Let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Baby.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Thank you for saving my husband.
Thank you, Sara, meu marido. Serviço de todos.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Oh yeah.
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Hilda.
You've got
Guess
guts.
that means you won't be
No doubt
telling the
about
marshal
that.
that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine. You should know that.
Jenna tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys. Need something? You got some business with me? Oh, well Well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space. It can be, yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show him a lot more respect. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me. I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up. Look, you have to be completely sure about this, so take whatever time you need. Just come and find me if you decide you want to join.
All right, let's get back to that bank vault.
Well, hey there. Let me drink in peace.
Será que a missão é se juntar a eles?
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
What can I...
Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll...
You're back. Did you decide to join? See you.
Don't be causing trouble now.
Hiya.
You're probably looking for Mary.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad part, too.
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective.
Okay, we'll take it from here.
Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
café. Pra que isso serve? É só pegar só isso ali, eu acho que...
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. And why do you have to be so pushy, huh? Don't go there. This isn't about that. That's a low blow there. No need to involve the little one. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? Oh, God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. One thing's got nothing to do with the other. I was hoping for a quick in and out. No muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so... I'll try, but... get ready for it.
Da persuasão, tá que enfim, rapaz. Você viu quando a gente fala alguma coisa que eles não gostam, lá em cima mostra a mensagem, né? O fulano de tal não gostou desse seu tom, dessa... Tô cagando e andando pra você, meu amigo. Me fez... arriscar minha vida por nada.
SSNN says that spacers and the fleet are getting worse.
That's what they've always. It's just fear mongering.
I got a cousin that's a freighter captain.
Nice job.
Gosto da cidadezinha, cara. Bonitinha a cidadezinha, cara. Foi pro lado errado.
Gravity is a harsh mistress. And here, even more so.
Correr mais rápido. Quando eu não estou com peso, eu posso correr desse jeito. Agora, quando eu estou pesado, aquilo ali cai bastante, quase que eu corro. Então tem que ficar de olho nisso aí, ó.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke.
Vamos abrir a porta.
Well, well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? What's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a co ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Vamos conversar com ele. Cara, eu tenho o poder da persuasão. Vamos conversar?
What is it this time, Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine.
Olha, não é que eu consegui.
You can
a
have the
primeira.
maps. They're in the other room here. Key.
Vai da frente, escrita. O mapa. Não, esse é muito importante.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, could just be a coincidence if the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw Gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Vamos.
Amira Wolf at the Low House could really use someone helpful.
e aqui é de a pé. Cara, podia ter uma moto espacial aqui, velho. Seria mó louco. Não vou pular aqui não. Oh, legal, campinho de futebol. Massa.
Carrots are coming in nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Looks like it's gonna be a good year. Maybe you should expand.
So we're gonna have a house
want to
mom?
go outside.
Don't even think about leaving the city. Ash down there. And they are no joke. You've been warned.
Esse aqui é exploração agora, né?
Oh! Sorry, startled me.
Isso aqui. Ó, deu uma gargalhada aqui, ó. Tá no console, hein? Ó. Alumínio. Isso aqui é o quê? Os animais bem grandes. Esses trem que servem pra quê, né? Depois nós temos que ver, pra que serve. Ah, eu posso colocar o que, ó. Coloque uma sinalização do entreposto, permitindo que você construa objetos e estruturas. Navegue pelo categorias de menu e construa usando Troque para modo pacífico usando modo modificar usando B. O objetivo do entreposto são construir a partir de itens e recursos. Ao construir um objeto, o custo da construção são removidos automaticamente em compartimentos de carga nacional ou seus inventários. Legal. Tá. Eu não sei o que é isso, mas eu faço. Ah, tá. Posso alterar a visão, ó. Extração de alumínio, extrair água. Posso colocar extrair água? Ah, tá, ó. Solar. Repúdio de energia.
This place is really shaping up. É água. Olha só. Legal, vamos lá. Ali pra ver se tinha jeito de fazer um coisa pra pegar pra trazer a nave, né? Mas não foi. Podia ter. Cara, eu não sei. Eu vi que tem muita coisa, mas será que tem extração de ouro? Né? Porque você pode ver que tem muitos locais, principalmente no espaço, tem, né? Bastante ouro, né? Certo? Oh, meu Deus! Agora já foi, né? Nossa, né?
Olha. Morri. Como é que esse cara...
Target's down.
O que eu queria era... Ah, legal, bancada de arma. Posso modificar as armas.
Need all of that? Porta trancada. De onde que eu vim, hein? Ah, essa trava é complexa demais, então como é que eu faço pra abrir ela? Pular, né? Nossa, minha vida ficou só o pó da rabiola. Tá, pera aí um pouquinho. Isso aqui é porque eu tô pesado demais. Just dropping it? You know that's worth something, right? Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. Depends on the question. Shoot. Yeah, I was done too. Let's get that artifact to the lodge. I wouldn't say no to an upgrade.
Tem vida não, amigo?
Goodbye.
Se eu entrar em confronto, todo mundo salvo aqui, hein?
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Aquila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit. Saying I should cut my losses. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Não, não dá pra matar, não. Olha minha vida como é que tá. Ah, que raiva. Droga, vou ter que ajudar esse. Vou morrer. Nossa, um peido, me matou. Tem que subir aqui que minha vida tá só o pó da rabiola. Ela morreu,
You're
será?
lucky the boss is so generous.
Don't let anything go to waste.
Vamos... Vamos viajar lá pra nave.
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
E agora e ali? Mas deixa eu ver se eu consigo pegar uma... Não tem kit médico.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
You're looking as glorious as ever.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? That sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay.
And we...
It's called Space.
Onde nós vamos agora?
Don't you just love grab jobs?
Look alive!
Part of this.
Foi mal, amigo. Atirei sem querer.
prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now. Well, we'll see about that. First, let me see what we're working with here. Seems you had a bit of a reckless past. Always fancied yourself as a wild one, eh? We can work with that. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Yeah.
I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do? UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford. Not for me, for yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. First of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any cost that the operation will incur. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me. You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
Ai, o que eu faço? Tá bom, eu topo ou pode se esquecer? Prefiro me virar na cadeia.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new role, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
Okay, hello.
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right? Pardon. All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Pegou, velho, pra você ver que esse filho da mãe.
Hey.
Yes, what?
You've established your level of cooperation with us. I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily. That's strange. According to your file, you've encountered them before. On Vectera, specifically. They were the pirates that attacked your mining outpost? I'm surprised you don't remember. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. Well, you better learn quick. Otherwise, I'll start looking for someone to take your place. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. As you were.
Hey, excuse me.
Howdy.
Hello? Excuse me.
I've got nothing to say to you, convict.
Cara, esse aqui é chato, mano.
Hello. Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic
Vigilance
orbits
or
with the fleet.
flagship. Where it goes, fleet run.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Pardon.
Go on. I wouldn't leave the commander waiting. You could always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going anywhere.
2 horas depois...
Porra, velho, eu não tô sabendo nem o que fazer aqui. Não sei se o jogo bugou.
Howdy.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. A pleasure, as always.
Eu não sei nem o que eu tenho que fazer, na moral. Tô bugado aqui.
Stop!
Que raiva, eu estressei, velho.
from the mud.